Welcome to a video on calculations using inverse trig functions. So a reminder from a previous video that we had restrictions based on the inverse trig function when we looked at the graphs. So sine minus 1 of x is between minus pi on 2 and pi on 2. Cos minus 1 is between 0 and pi. And tan minus 1 is between minus pi on 2 and pi on 2. So here's some examples. We're going to find sine minus 1 of minus 1 on surd 2, cos minus 1 of minus a half, and then find the exact value of the final ones in the second example. So in the first one, so sine minus 1 of minus 1 on root 2, we're going to let y equal sine minus 1 of minus 1 on root 2. Move the sign across. So sine y is equal to minus 1 on root 2. And then we're going to use all stations as central, knowing that our restriction is from minus pi on 2 to pi on 2. So where is sine negative? Between minus pi on 2 and pi on 2. So we know that it's negative in the fourth quadrant. So that's when y equals minus pi on 4. So for our next one, we're finding cos minus 1 of minus a half. So y equals cos, let y equal cos minus 1 of minus a half. So cos y equals minus a half, and cos has to be between 0 and pi. So once again, where is cos negative? Well, that would be in the second quadrant. So that's the second quadrant, and y is equal to 2 pi on 3 for that. For our second lot of examples, so we're going to take the part that's inside the brackets and let y equal to the inverse, and then we'll do cos of that answer. So firstly, with that y equal tan minus 1 of a half, so tan y equals a half, so that's restricted to minus pi on 2 to pi on 2. So that's in the first quadrant. So we're going to set it up using, because we're going to then go and solve cos of that angle. So we're going to do the first quadrant. So tan is 1 over 2. Now we're going to use Pythagoras to find the length of the hypotenuse. And so when we find the length of the hypotenuse, that's the square root of 5. So cos of tan minus 1 of a half is cos of y, and then using our triangle, that's equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 2 over surd 5. For our second one, sine of minus 1 of 3/4. So we let y equal sine minus 1 of 3/4. So sine y is equal to 3/4. Set up your triangle, that's in the first quadrant. So that's opposite over hypotenuse. So we'll find the small side using Pythagoras. So we find the shorter side, that's the square root of 7. So sine of minus 1 3/4 is sine of y. So coming back to your triangle, sine of y is opposite over hypotenuse, which is 3/4. Thank you.